role search, you want to ask yourself, do I know what kinds of boards I even can join, right? Sometimes the boards we want to join and we have aspirations to join aren't necessarily the ones that are a short-term goal for us. So it's really important to know where you're going. And once you have a direction and possibly even a short, medium, and a long-term goal for what kinds of boards you want to join, then the next phase can start, which is actually creating a verbal kind of personal pitch. So almost like an elevator pitch, but about you as a board director. And that can be quite challenging for people, especially people who have never been on a board, but even people who have been on a board. It can be challenging because it's very different from an elevator pitch you might have for yourself, your business, for your executive role, or if you've been a consultant. So it's really about shifting the narrative so that you are speaking about yourself and pitching yourself as a board member. The next part, and the other question you have to ask yourself is do I really know what my value proposition is to those types of boards, right? So again, it's about what kinds of boards you want to join. Do you have the pitch? Do you know what value you bring? And then putting all of this together. So whether it's a verbal 90-second pitch and a board bio and a direction, it's always really about making sure that you are board ready. And then the final piece, which is really important, is speaking to the right people at the right time. So for publicly traded companies, for example, there's a group of people that you will want to speak to. They will be helpful in getting you further ahead in reaching a goal of being on a publicly traded company board. Whereas a family-owned business, a private company perhaps, or maybe a mutual fund board might have a completely different path. And so knowing who to speak to, what to say, and having the right brand and the right paperwork are really the questions you want to ask yourself. Are you really ready to take a step forward and to get and start looking for a board role?